In Hanoi, some taxi drivers refused to take passengers near Westlake after midnight. Not because of crime, but because several drivers reported the exact same thing. A woman standing beside the lake, completely still, until they looked in the rearview mirror again and saw her sitting in the back seat. Some stories should stay underwater. In the center of Vietnam's capital lies a lake older than the city itself, West Lake. Beautiful during the day, but at night, many locals avoid looking directly at the water. Because for more than 1,000 years, people have claimed the lake is haunted, not by one spirit, but by something much older. One ancient legend says West Lake was created after a giant dragon battled a monstrous fox spirit that terrorized the land. The battle destroyed entire villages. The ground collapsed, water flooded the earth, and what remained became the lake. In Vietnamese spiritual belief, water remembers, especially ancient water, and West Lake is ancient. Dynasties rose and fell beside it, wars passed over it, bodies disappeared into it. And according to older residents, the lake keeps what falls beneath it. Some believe West Lake does not drown people. It keeps them. Over the years, workers dredging parts of West Lake reportedly uncovered strange things beneath the mud. Fragments of old wooden structures, collapsed stone foundations, objects too damaged to identify. Some historians believe ancient villages once stood where the lake now exists, but local rumors became darker. One diver reportedly surfaced screaming after claiming he touched what felt like a human hand beneath the water. Another refused to enter the lake again after hearing crying underwater, despite being completely alone. No official reports confirmed these stories, but in Hanoi, they never disappeared. The most feared legend surrounding West Lake is known simply as the Crying Woman. According to local belief, she appears during humid nights when fog rises from the lake, usually near empty roads, always alone, always staring toward the water. Taxi drivers were among the first to spread the story. Some claimed they stopped for a woman asking for a ride, but once the car crossed certain parts of the lake road, she disappeared from the back seat. Others claimed they heard crying inside the car, even after realizing nobody was there. There are parts of West Lake that remain difficult to map even today. Heavy sediment, collapsed debris, deep sections where visibility disappears almost instantly. And, according to some locals, there are places beneath the lake nobody wants disturbed. Stories spread of submerged shrines buried in mud, forgotten wartime remains, ancient spiritual sites consumed by water centuries ago. But the darker rumors claim something else, that the lake became a place where restless spirits gathered, and over time, the boundary between the living and the dead became thin. Come closer. Witnesses described the crying in almost identical ways. Distant, wet, as if the sound is traveling through water. Some say the air suddenly becomes colder moments before hearing it. Others report seeing ripples moving across still water without wind. But what frightened some locals most was not the crying itself. It was the belief that sometimes the lake cries back when someone speaks first. Today, West Lake remains one of the most famous places in Hanoi. People drink coffee beside it, exercise near it, take photographs beside the water every day. And yet, many locals still avoid certain parts of the lake after midnight, not because they believe every ghost story, but because some places carry memories older than the people living beside them. And sometimes, the oldest things are the hardest to bury.
Maybe the stories are only superstition. Maybe every sound has an explanation. Or maybe, after thousands of years, Westlake is still hiding something beneath the water. Something listening. Something waiting. Something that does not want to be remembered. Don't look. Water never forgets.